Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Zay with NotlemsVision. I've been having a blast playing Gods Unchained lately, and I find myself explaining how to play to my friends. I keep talking all them into trying to play too. So I figured, why not make videos to show you guys how to play as well? We'll go over some super simple stuff on how to play the game. That way you don't go in completely clueless on your first game. On this first video, I think we're just going to cover kind of how to read the board and how to read your cards, and then we'll go into some more in-depth stuff after that. So right out the jump, let's talk about choosing a god. I have them pulled up right here. There's 6 of them. You have deception, death, light, magic, nature, and war. So there are 2 main things that these gods change for the game. One is they determine what cards you can put in your deck that you play with, and 2, they get a power that they can bring into the game, like an ability that you can use while you play. I'm going to go ahead and pull those up on the screen here real fast so you can take a look at them. And now we're going to go ahead and go to a screen of the board itself. I kind of grayed out some areas, and I'm going to highlight some areas so you can kind of see what I'm talking about a little bit better. Okay, so right out the gate, plain and simple, the most important part of the board is lit up here. This is your hero and your hero's health. If your hero's health gets to 0, you lose. Just to the top right of the hero, you get to see your power that you brought into the game as well, your hero power that you chose just a second ago. And then you're going to take your eyes towards the bottom right of the screen. This is going to show you how much mana you have currently, if you have any bag of tricks at the moment, if you have any favor. Favor is going to be used to unlock cards on this right side of the screen here. This is your sanctum. Your sanctum will rotate. You can spin favor to unlock cards from the sanctum and play them that way. Right next to the sanctum, you have these 2 dots here. This is the void. It's kind of like your graveyard, or it's where your cards go after you play them or after the cards die. Then this bar here in the middle is actually going to be a timer. You are limited on how long your turns can take. And then on the right side of this bar here is what you're going to click whenever you're ready to advance your turn. And then on the far left here, you can actually hover over it and see how many cards you have left in your deck currently. You can run out of cards, that's possible. I've seen Dynamite do it before. And then last but not least, if you hover your mouse at the very top of the screen over here, you can see how many cards the person that you're playing against is holding. So if you put your mouse up there, the cards will kind of come down and you can count and see how many cards they have in their hand. Quick overview of looking at the cards themselves. So top left of the card, you can see 2 things. There's going to be a number, which is going to tell you how much mana that card cost, and then it's also going to tell you if it is god specific. So since this card here has a yellow triangle, it has to be played in the light deck. All the other gods will have specific ones to their color: red, blue, purple, so on and so forth. And now in the bottom left, you're going to be able to see your character's attack power, how strong they are. And the bottom right is going to be their health. And then some cards in the middle will have abilities or things that happen whenever they play their cards. We'll have to go over all of that at a later point. And that is a very simple, what am I looking at whenever I pull up Gods Unchained. So we're going to keep doing the Decks with Dynamite videos weekly. If you guys like this video, we'll go in depth a little bit farther and keep doing these. But I appreciate your guys' time. Take it easy.